Good evening, students. We have already learned few properties of solid, liquid and gas. Today we are going to learn the remaining properties of solid, liquid and gas. 8th property, fluidity and rigidity. Fluidity means ability to flow and rigidity is the property due to which substances are not breakable. In case of solid, it is observed that solid substances are rigid. Why? Because molecules in solid are compact. They are very closely packed, so they are rigid. And because of that, there are no gaps among the molecules, so the molecules are not able to leave their place. So we can say solid substances are not able to flow. So in case of solid, there is no fluidity. In case of liquid, it is observed that molecules are not closely packed. They are loosely packed. There are gaps among the molecules, so molecules are able to move freely. So we can say liquid substances are able to flow. They are not rigid. In case of gaseous substances also, it is observed that molecules are far away from each other. The space among the molecules are very high, very large. So they can move. Molecules can move at any directions. So we can say gaseous substances can flow. They are not rigid. Next, 9th property, compressibility. Compressibility means the decrease in volume of the substances by applying external force. How does it possible? When we are able to decrease the volume of the substances, if there are gaps among the molecules, by applying external force, we can make the molecules to come close to each other. Hence, in case of solid, it is not possible to decrease the volume because molecules are very closely packed. So our conclusion is solid substances cannot be compressed. Liquid substances can be compressed but not at high extent, to little extent, because the gaps among the molecules are comparatively less than the gas. Whereas in case of gaseous substances, it is observed that they are highly compressible. For example, if we have 1 liter of gas, any gas, so for example we have 1 liter of air. That 1 liter of air can be kept in a big room or even it can be kept in a small cylinder like LPG cylinder, because the molecules in gas are far away from each other. The space among the molecules are very high, so they can be compressed at any extent. That is, conclusion is gaseous substances are highly compressible. 10th property, diffusion. Diffusion means intermixing of particles of different substances. That means diffusion is mostly depending on the movement of the molecules. If molecules are able to move, they can mix, they can intermix with each other. In case of solid, since the molecules are compact, they are not able to leave their own space. So it is not possible for the solid to intermix with the other substances, other solid. That means diffusion is not observed in case of solid. That is, solid substances cannot be diffused, or we can say rate of diffusion in solid is least or negligible. In case of liquid, the substances can diffuse but in moderate rate, not at very high rate. And in case of gas, the rate of diffusion is very high because molecular movement is very high. Molecules of gas can move at all directions. Next, 11th property, density. Density is measurable quantity. It is measured by using this formula, mass upon volume. That means in per unit volume, whatever the quantity of matter is present, that gives us the idea about the density. Mass means quantity of matter, or we can say number of molecules. It is observed that in case of solid, in unit volume, number of molecules is very high. So we can say mass per volume in case of solid is very high, or density of solid is highest. Whereas in case of liquid, the density is less than solid but it is more than gas. And in case of gas, the density is least or negligible because number of molecules per unit volume is very less. So these are the all properties of solid, liquid and gas which you have to write in your notebook. Thank you.